back and I realize my voice sounds quite soft now. How did this happen? Hold on, let me go to my settings real quick. Has Windows messed with it again? Hold on. Windows. No, Windows is fine. I don't know what it did. Yeah, now it's really loud. I understand that much. Now it's not loud anymore. It used to be at 100, but oh well. This should be fine right here. There we go. Again, hello. I have returned once again. I know I didn't stream on Wednesday because that had reasons. I wasn't home. Was I home? No. No, I wasn't home. I was at school. So yeah, sadly did not have the time to actually stream. But it's Friday now. It is time for some Stormworks. Let's jump into it. Hello. Yeah. Today has been eventful for me. In not really a good way, but yeah. Apart from the fact that during this week I've been getting soaked almost every day. Just rain. Thanks to Dutch weather. Rain. And we have this little thing which sadly is underpowered for what it's for. So let's make a one-seater plane that, or two-seater, that uses a modular engine. Or should I go with jet power? Do I go with jet, or do I go with jet, or do I go with modular prop? Yes. Basically, do I go for like a very small? It's kind of fighter planes, but do I go with modern jet, or I think I'm gonna go with old? Just plain. But yeah, I got to work. It was windy outside, first of all, like really, really windy. That wasn't fun. And as I got home, my mom went to pick me up. Reason, rabbit escaped. Apparently, that he managed to kind of make a hole basically through the fence and decided, all right, now is my time to actually escape. We did not know he had it in him. But he did. And he's safely back now, but it did scare us. He's not doing that again. That's for sure. Right, will this engine be powerful enough to just send it at speed? Ooh. Wait, do I want to put an alternator on there? Or I should just put a clutch. I am going to fit a flywheel to this. Drop. That's too big as well. These large ones are way too big. It's also way too big. I guess this one is gonna be it again. Yeah, the button did give me a slight heart attack. And I only learned from it when I actually got home. Or at least when my mom picked me up from a train station. Because, as per usual, Dutch take public transit very decently serious. Which sounds like a joke now that I'm saying it out loud. It does really sound like a joke. Dutch take the public transit serious. The system on its own is a joke already. But yeah, we went to pick him up again because he got delivered somewhere. And once he was back, yeah, basically, he needs to recover a little bit, of course, because he got a bit scared. Remove you. I'm gonna do VOD. No, modular engine. Give me the belt. After the belt, give me a starter that's gonna fit up here. A pump that's going to fit here. With an alternator, because I don't really need that much electricity if I'm gonna go old school. Cool. Now that that's done, it is time to introduce exhaust. Exhaust. I know it looks funky. I only need coolant, air, and exhaust. I feel like we can kind of get... No, we can not really get air from the front at all. I could probably get air from here. Get air into here. Air manifold. There, considering everything's connected anyway, I can just do this. Grab a gas relief valve. Grab a port and then slap a port right here. That blocks all of that off. Oh, temperature mode is turned on. You are not necessary. Yeah, basically, it has been a little bit of a day today. Oh, wait, I just realized I'm gonna need a radiator, don't I? Yep. What kind of manifolds do I have? I only have straight corner and... Right, fine, I'll just grab all of this, or at least this, cut it forward, put it back. Now I should be able to just fit a radiator here in the bottom somewhere. Is it smart to kind of twist it, turn it around? I guess what I could do to make this more compact is just get rid of that air relief valve, gas relief valve. To it is not necessary. It's not like I need to relieve pressure. It's just suck. It does not do any squeeze, or it doesn't have to do any water. No, just to make sure that the suck happens for the sequence suck, squeeze, bang, blow, which combustion engines do. Suck in air, squeeze the air together, bang, explosion, then blow it all out of the exhaust. That's engine. That goes for the engine in your car, in a motorbike, planes, jet engines. Every internal combustion engine does that sequence, or at least 4 strokes. You also have multiple stroke engines. Those do more, or at least you have 2-stroke, which basically does just all that does is just combine steps. That's what it do. Do the combining of multiple steps into, instead of 4, the suck and the blow are combined. And it basically just works very differently as opposed to the standard design. And we have done coolant, we have done... It's quite a compact engine. Then exhaust, coolant, and air, which leaves me with fuel. Where do we put the fuel tank? Do we put it in the tail, which would be a smart move? If so, cut out here. Let me then start aiming this plane upwards. Start here with a 4. This thing will just fly immediately. This will just be a tiny plane. Actually, let's already put this to neutral. Or do we keep it at positives? Yeah, we have a clutch in between there anyway, so it's only a matter of start it. And use the clutch to make it rotate. Pyramids, yay! My favorite. I know they added a modding update, but I'm gonna try and keep it with symmetry mode on. We're gonna try and keep symmetry mode turned on. What about that? Damn it. Go over. There we go. Right, do I put the wings just like, I think like this, basically? Wheel. Wheel coaster. I guess I don't have space to put the other like 2 extra wheels. Apart from here, maybe. Will this tip forward? Probably. Yep, there it went. Perfect. I actually use these so I can get the canopy proper. Fluid tank. I guess I can fit like 2 medium tanks in here. Fuel. Windows. Yay. Smaller window. Yes. Leaving me with a 2 by 3 by 3. 3 by 2 by 2. That's the window I need. And that's the window that don't fit. There we go. All I have to do is find a way to get the fuel where it needs to be. I guess just gonna go into the frame and then go right there. Fuel manifold. Pipe enclosed, which will look way better. Hehe, I'm evil. I am evil. That's yeah. Should probably take that out. There we go. We have everything attached to the engine. Now we have this, which means window. 3 by 3 window. I guess another 3 by 3 if I'm gonna put a secondary passenger seat behind here. So now you have 2 people, one looking and one flying. 3 by 1 by 1. Let's fix that. This is a really stubby plane. I'm gonna be surprised if this one is actually nose heavy. The plun. This is not a plane, this is the plun. Why does it look so stubby? No. Why does it look... It looks like it was cut in half. And then had the middle bit cut out. Uh... There we go. Right, is it now laying on its back? I guess passenger, you're not seeing much, but as the pilot, you are having full view over the floor that would be rapidly approaching because you cannot fly. So yeah, the wings might need to move forward a tiny bit. This rear can be done way better, but I don't care right now. I say that as I'm actively fixing it. There we go. Save some weight. Wings do need to move forward. I can try and get this engine started. So I'm gonna use W and S for alternator fuel. Starter will be on 1. Wait, it does need... I do need a battery. Small one fit right underneath here. Moving the weight backwards by a bit, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Alright, then we need W and S for... Well, we need a function. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Can I type in X here? Yep, X times 0.5. This one goes to the fuel. This one comes from W and S. One goes to air. In the meantime, we'll keep the fluid pump on with rolling forward. Yeah, it's still not fully off. It does work. First try. Alright. This engine be doing the engine. Now let's get a gyro on board. A gyroscope, which... Does it fit in here? It barely fits. Gyroscope. Save some weight up front. Does require electricity. There we go. That is a bit of logic. Wait, I don't think I even need this function anymore. All I need is engine controller, which weighs the exact same, which means I can just do this. I do need instrument panels, sadly. Do need them. We have too much information to display, so we have fuel tanks, which is one. So we have capacity, we have airspeed, altitude, RPM, temperature. Wait, hold on, I'm cutting it. Just the engine alone needs RPS. RPM doesn't really matter all that much. Fuel temp. Then we need altitude and airspeed, which is already 5. And that's basically it. So it needs 5 dials and buttons. So this will be landing lights. Should be a flip switch. 2 we don't want to change. 3 will be nav lights, which will be also a flip switch. These will all be flip switches, purely because they don't use any battery. This flip switch is for I guess we can do accessories. Which is just a compact switch box. Yes, compact switch box. Where do I want to put this? Man, I'm tired. There's a wedge, sadly. Oh, wait a second. Don't we have space here or something? Just one block. Damn it. Alright, the engine bay doesn't have space. Hey, maybe behind here. Which this one, which input will be a mod will be from there. Why is there another input there? Is this the wait. So be output fuel or throttle fuel. Be throttle air. Just be a function block, which will just be like this. X times 0.5. Modular engine controller. There we go. Did I not save it? Throttle fuel, throttle air, starter. Throttle in will be from a keypad that will be down at your feet. Shit. There's a fuel line on one end and logic on the other. Keypad. Can I get away with the throttle? I can get away with the throttle in here. But how does it reach? How does the plane behave right now? Apart from the fact that it does seem to be... It still seems to be leaning. Come on. Yeah, it does seem to be quite operational. In RPS gets read out from the flywheel. This one will be RPS max value of, oh, I don't know, like 25. Starting value of 5 to start it up. Now probably to like 3 buttons. Do I legit not have a 3-button 1 dial? 3-button 1 dial. Which will be this long. It will have 2 of these, which will be composite. One will be an output. Then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. One of them being a... This one will be a number. We'll see how that does. Let's save it as 3 buttons, 1 dial. See, now it's 3 buttons, 1 dial. It's here. If we're smart, we make a cutout on both sides. Fill in one, then after this, fill the other. This one is accurate. The... No, what I would probably should get that altimeter in here. And then a linear speed sensor that is just going to be mounted here. Then what will this be called? It's the question. What will I call this one? This will be fuel. And of course the fuel has to first go through an add. Yes. Shit. That's a slight problem actually. So why don't we use a large one? Fits more anyway. I mean, to make sure nothing fits anymore, but... Alright, can I lift it up one? Just put it there. Take out the bottom. There we go. Will this shift the balance of the plane towards the back? Now that, you know... Surprisingly stable now. And I can actually just go and do this. Now that this one is correct, all this needs to be probably different. Yeah, they all need to change the outputs. Output, output. I guess it will be called channel 1. Channel 1. This will be channel 2. Channel 3. Channel 4. I always name them so I know which one is which and I'm not just messing. Read, I guess. Read a number. I have to write a number. Which will be read channel. Start on channel 2, I guess. Start channel 2. Then we must read an on off 3 times. This one reads 1, this one reads 3, and this one reads 4. Right, that should be it. Also should. Channel 1, what did I want? Channel 1 was landing lights. The other one was nav lights, and the last one was accessories. Oh wait, ignition. Starter. Yes. If I put a push button in the most amazing spot on the plane, just below here, which is the button. Does this still have the push to toggle involved? Yes, this still has a push to toggle involved. Which means up and down is going to be the clutch. Collective. Not going to mess with that. This will be your roll. This will be your pitch. The third will be your yaw, and then up and down will be your clutch. Which means that there you go. It tries to fly. Why is the... No, don't tell me the starter's still pressed. I'll fix the canopy later. But for now, I'm going to put those here. So it will stay in a little bit more of an up position. Accessories on. Why is the... What is absolutely killing the battery right now? What is killing my battery? Like, what is connected that is just drawing power? Let's give it like a lot of RPS. And we're flying. We're not flying anymore. You have no flight services at all. So I guess we'll add a control surface, which even the small one already is way oversized for this. Is it? If I just do this. Boom. Plane. Oh yeah, but I am gonna do this for real though.
Hello.
Hello. Jim.
Joe.
Yes.
Yes.
Communication achieved.
You first, because I have a story.
Same here.
Oh, well, okay. Who goes first then?
I'll just go first. You know, you had problems with rabbits.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, today, mine decided to go for a little walk.
Oh.
He escaped. He managed to basically eat a hole through basically just wood.
Yeah, yeah, they do that.
Yeah. All the while, I was still just working 3D software. Because, well, my mom didn't notify me because otherwise I'd be stressed the entire day. No, would have been a good excuse to go home early on a Friday.
So, Joe?
Yes?
I have the best fucking intern company ever.
Why?
Okay. So, the boss went to go to a, like, what do you call that? Like a coating company, you know, to coat the metal for protection.
Yeah.
And so he went, and if somebody goes somewhere, I always ask if I can go with them because, you know, I want to know how the company works. I want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
So I went with him. I expected that he was going there to check on how things were going, right? But no, on the route, like you know, on the way there, he mentioned that this was the first time going there because the one they had before just didn't, you know, like 5 weeks ago he was like, yeah, I'll do it right away, and then it's still not done, so you know, it hasn't started yet, so we're going to someone else. So then I thought, okay, so we're gonna check there, we're gonna, you know, but I expected that he would go there, that he had announced that he would go there, but no, he had not. He had never been to this company, he had never talked to anyone there. And he came in there. He opens the door. He sees there's people in the cafeteria. He opens the cafeteria door, and it's like, we built screw pumps. They need to be coated, and that's your job.
Legend. He just
That's
went
how
in
it
there.
started.
He just went in there, said how I need this,
Yes.
and that was it.
And the guy, like, I'm assuming the boss there, was like, well, yeah, we do that here. And he grabs a chair, sits across him, and starts doing the story.
Business.
That is some business right there. So apparently, these screw pumps that the company makes are literally the best in the world, and I didn't even know. Because not only are they fish friendly, right?
Yeah.
They have what's rendement in English?
That is a good question. Also, I'm in a very spirally plane.
Hold up, I'm gonna look up what it is. It might.
Let me, y'all.
Ishi, let me pause the game. I need to use Google. Thank you.
You know what the problem is, though? I have no control over my pitch whatsoever.
Oh, it's just return. It's just return. So, for the people who don't know what it means, it basically means how much energy do you put in and what percentage of that is actually used for what you want to use it for. You know how when we had pumps as like you know, as a subject at school, and we had to calculate that, it was usually around like 70.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the max. Okay, have a guess what it is on the pumps that this company makes.
Is it like 90?
93 at a minimum. But you can't calculate it accurately, so that is conservative. It's usually more.
Hell.
Yeah.
May I say one thing? What in the actual fuck?
Yeah, so he also mentioned that he went to check on the ones in the in the offside deck.
Yeah.
And that when he was there, he said to them, like, yeah, it's not great, is it? And they were like, no, they're brand new. It's amazing. They have like a 70% you know, thing. And he went to calculate it, and he was like, nah, they're about 23 and probably less, because my calculation is not built for yours. And they go and test, and it was 21.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, you know why that is? Because it's the government, and they think you can just calculate shit, but someone with a calculator who has never done this before doesn't know how it works.
This plane control's very weird. Probably because this is not a plane, this is a plane. Have you seen the length of this one?
Yeah, I did see it.
Like, even when saving it, I saved another name plane. Because it's not a plane, it's a plane. And also,
but yeah, that was beautiful.
And also the weather has just been shit. Like today, it wasn't too bad today actually. It was just fucking windy.
Yeah. Luckily I didn't have to bike through that shit.
I just had to walk. And that's it. I just, oh yeah, I'll just walk.
Well, walking through it is not that bad, but if you're on a bike,
Let
you
me
will
make
get
the
blown off the road.
Let me make the plane longer. Probably causing more issues than necessary, but giving it way better looks. And as we know, rule of cool. Jim, would you agree if the rule of cool overrules all other rules?
Looking at how Crowsworn is looking, absolutely.
It goes above all other laws, including those of physics.
Yes.
It goes above the laws of physics. Does it look cool? Yes, then it will work. Imagine taking that approach. Yeah. This should make the plane more less maneuverable. Now there's an actual ass behind it. Also, let's add a pivot and add a canopy. Also, I got to leave an hour earlier yesterday. Because what day was it? Couple days. What day was it yesterday?
Yeah, well, we do that. Well, we did that last Sunday, and now we're gonna do it again tomorrow. But with the family.
Yeah, we got to leave an hour early, and I was already cheese. Yes, I was already later than usual because I had to go get my teeth a bit fixed. Because yeah, because I had braces in the past, they put 2 wires behind my teeth, and the top one got loose a little bit, and it kept poking my tongue, so I didn't like that. So what I did is I went and made an appointment, basically explained what the problem was, and yeah, they fixed it. So now I can move my tongue without hurting. Will this work if I... Now this one looks long. I think I elongated it too much. It looks like a hot dog now. Especially with the wings being way too forward. Oh. What are we stuck on now, Canopy? Come on. Fine, I guess we'll fly with the canopy open. At least half closed. Accessories on. Fly, my plane, fly. Fly. Get airborne. Surprise, surprise, it is too long.
What in the fuck?
Surprise, surprise, a plane that is too long is actually too long, which means I have to shorten it by a bit more. Make it look a little bit more, you know, better. wing. I guess I can include front sections in the wing now.
So, what should I buy with that money that we got from school?
With the 25 bucks?
Yeah. Well, I guess I can combine it with the 100 that I got for... I'll say Christmas because that's probably more understandable for your chat, but it's not really Christmas, but it's the Dutch equivalent, okay? We're weird here.
Yeah, as soon as you say Sinterklaas, people often just get confused.
No, but here's the thing. Sinterklaas is Saint Nicholas, but that's also Father Christmas, or Santa Claus, or whatever you want to call him.
We basically copied Christmas.
No, it's just based off the same story, but we just do it at a different time.
The Dutch were like, yeah, can we do that on our own terms?
Because I looked up Saint Nicholas once, like the real person. Yeah. Because he existed. And like a lot of this thing, like the shoes and the chimney are from that... I don't know what to call it, because he was a real person, but it's kind of unclear which part of the story are real, you know?
Well, I definitely know one thing was real from all this the story. Racism.
What? No, no.
But that would be more.
No, that's a Dutch edition, Jewel.
Ah, so the Dutch are racist. Understood.
So you know our history.
Yeah, I do. This plane is tail heavy. I'm going to crash into the...
But,
Alright.
Joe, what's going on with that plane? Why are you upside down? And now in the floor? Look, you landed perfectly.
Well, the thing is, right? If you look at where the center of mass is, and the wing, things are off.
Nah, that's fine.
I have to keep sneezing.
But,
fun times.
I could get an actual Bible.
Eh.
I mean, I'll probably just get more Berserk, to be honest, but...
I saw one of my colleagues reading that as well.
Wait, on the job?
Yes. Not during break, but...
Well, still...
I recognized the logo and I was like, wait a minute.
What, like the brand?
Yeah.
Tell him he has good taste.
Yeah. Let me blow my nose for a second here because sneezing. Sneezing will probably continue because when I sneeze, someone's going to a fit of just continuous sneezing.
I mean, I wouldn't call it... I don't want to call it NSFW because that makes it sound like it's pornography, but I don't think it's something that you should be reading at work.
During break.
Well, even then, because, you know, not necessarily because of the graphic, well, technically because of that, but more... You know, there's a lot of themes that people can be very uncomfortable with.
Yeah, the sneezing won't stop.
And I don't mean the sex in of itself, I mean the context around it.
We managed to make it stable. Semi-stable. I still have to connect the gyro, but...
Also, like, you know when we watched, or I guess when I showed you that anime of Berserk and it was terrible?
Kinda.
So, first up, that is the best anime Berserk ever got. And I kind of figured out why that is. Because yes, it's popular. It's one of the most popular, stories. But it took 30 years to get there, and there's a lot of other manga that are basically at the same level of popularity that have existed for a lot shorter. So it does kind of make sense as an investor to look at that and be like, well, that's probably worth it more.
This plane is
And the reason for that is obviously the themes.
This plane is uncontrollable. Like, I'll tell you that much. This plane is, without gyro, very sensitive to touch. And the roll is inverted. That also messes with your brain. I'm gonna try to go for a touchdown here. Well, I did land. They didn't say the prop had to be in one piece though. Let's see what tempo we're running at. Cannot see. Why doesn't the canopy want to close after it has been opened? Probably because the pivot is at the wrong place. I think the pivot needs to be moved forward a block for it to fully fit. Let me blow my nose once again because, yeah. There we go. That's way better. Yes. Those sneezing fits just sometimes happen on their own without any input from me. It still gets stuck. What do you get stuck on? Nothing. There is nothing in your way. Like, what is in the way here? We have that is in the way. I now realize the problem, and it's easily fixable by doing this. That got rid of the button. Fine, I'll put the button right here. Opening a canopy is kind of an emergency situation, I'd say. Let's launch the engine. Still get stuck. On what do you get stuck? Are you getting stuck there? What is it getting stuck on?
Now that I think about it, it would be a very funny combination to to order both a Bible and Berserk at the same time.
Eh. Wait.
Actually, nah, I mean, I guess that makes it sound like blasphemy, but that's not really it either.
I have a bad idea.
What?
Buying random stuff.
No.
Total waste of money, but...
No!
Just...
What if I ask your chat? Chat, give me ideas. I need to spend money.
can give you a very bad example, but you won't like it.
Tell me.
I'm not. I'm not sure if I can say it on Twitch. That's the worst part.
Well, now I'm very curious.
I guess the biggest dildo that you can find.
You could say that on Twitch, surely.
Just buy that. Just buy the biggest dildo you can find.
Why would I need that? I'm a man and I'm not interested in sex.
Buy it anyway and confuse everybody.
And then let me phrase that differently. I'm not interested in having sex. That makes it sound like I watch porn.
No, that just makes it sound like I actually just want to watch.
No. Well, you would almost think that because I read Berserk.
That's what the chairs are for at, hotel rooms. The internet has come to that conclusion that that's what those chairs are for.
I hope not.
Why does my plane do this? Why? My plane has decided it wants to spin around.
I mean, like, maybe if I had a girlfriend, I could buy that.
Yeah, the thing is, if. Maybe if I stall out of the air, it will stabilize.
Okay, you want to see me get a girlfriend? Push chat. Send me a number. No. Please
Let
don't.
me just say, I'd be surprised.
Please don't do it.
What?
But do send me ideas to buy. I'm looking. Because like if I don't do it now, I'll just forget that I have the thing and waste 100 euros. Because you can't, like, they're not infinite.
I think didn't they just pass a law that it had to be like.
Did they?
Does it stay when it expires?
Let me look.
Right, channel 1 will be airspeed.
3 years.
You still have 3 years, or is it valid for 3 years?
It's valid for 3 years.
Ah. But I mean, what do you need?
Oh, well, that's the thing. I don't think I really need anything.
Food?
Well, I have parents for that.
Yeah.
And I don't order food in the store that I have the card for. I don't know. I mean, really, the only thing I can come up with is literally just Berserk and the Bible, because I'm interested in reading the actual Bible. Just to see how things are actually phrased.
I mean, fair enough.
I guess I guess there's like I could buy another game. I already have too many games to play at this point.
Too many games. Yes. One of them, hopefully, you'll have some time after my stream is done.
Wait, you don't want to do that on stream?
Eh.
I mean, I think I would record it.
I guess so. This is 2, so on channel 3 will be RPS, channel 4 will be temperature, which I'll do later. Now, why? Just why is it rolling? Why is it? Is the roll so heavy? Does it get stuck on itself? It looks like it gets stuck on that specific corner. Oh, oh no. Oh. This plane might be powerful. Like, no. Accessories on. Will it charge the battery? Yes. It's just way too tail heavy. It keeps doing flips. It's smacking into the ground. But it is fast. At 50 RPS. It does this speed. But I need to wait. Wait, do I have the roll connected? Dude. Yeah. Huh. Alright, let's add weight. This thing has enough lift. All I have to do is just start adding weight blocks to the front here.
Alright, let me continue the monkey game. If it wants to actually, like, not lag. Okay, thank you.
There we go. We're now in the plane with the canopy closed. And the plane is starting to spin once more.
Okay, so do I run into the tornado? I assume that I run into the tornado.
And this one just sinks.
So what's this gate? You know, maybe... Oh, you know what I could get?
What?
Pinocchio.
Huh.
Like the actual original story. Just to compare it to Lies of P. I could get Journey to the West and compare it to Black Myth Wukong.
Like, I do not understand.
There's a dude! Oh, and a cushion for me to meditate.
It's, the yaw is stabilized, the up and down. Maybe constant on signal with auto hover turned on. Maybe that's the problem. Auto hover need to be on. It is already grabbing. Why? Why are you like this, plane?
Dude, I already know if I would play that game, I would get so annoyed that when you spawn in so far away from your vehicle.
That's because this one is centered still, so. But just this. It wants to be upside down. Why does it want to be upside down? Like I could just bring it over closer to me, the entire thing. And what if I just flipped it? It seems to be helping the constant on signal. So I'm just going to move it to the front here. It's just going to live right here in the nose. Because then I can just say, all right, we're just going to grab the gyro, say flip it. See what this does. All right, I want to ask all the RPS, like all of it.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Buddha lore, maybe. I don't know if it's accurate. I assume this game is accurate to the actual Buddha lore because it's China. And I would not be surprised if the government would not be happy with them not making it accurate, but I don't know.
Right now I'm just gaining questions about the gyro.
Alright,
What?
run into the whirlwind. It'll be fine.
What must I do? Stabilize the pitch. I guess stabilize the pitch as well. What must I do to get this plane to cooperate?
The fuck are you?
Are those windows the problem? Those windows were the problem.
Why are you holding a Buddha head, mate?
Either we're stable, we have the yaw stabilized. We're just not even gonna make it above the water. Plane is unhappy. Everything's on fire. Stormworks. Nothing works. Everything's on fire. You're trying to get a plane to fly. Like, if I just dump the clutch now, it does lift off. And then it just smacks into the ground. I don't know what it is with... Like, my planes just often do that. The weight is completely completely balanced. It looks like a normal plane, doesn't act like one. It acts just like the most erratic thing ever. It's just unwilling to cooperate.
So what if you make it more plain?
Well, Jim, my plane suffers from the same issues it usually suffers from. Yeah, well, it is just... the roll is too sensitive. Like, as soon as I start it, as soon as I'm in the air, the plane is like, eh. Time to send it. Alright, let's try and get in the air, and there it goes. I have no control over my roll, and I just pivot down, and that's how this plane flies. As soon as you try to fight it, it just doesn't. It doesn't allow for that. Like, I start the engine, I give it the beans.
Can you stop with your big stick? Only I'm allowed to have big stick.
Like, I pressed I could press all the controls I wanted, but it just didn't allow me to act. If I don't put a gyro, I guess let's make my own gyro. Wait, it could also be auto hover. Like that's the thing, I've never fully understood gyros and how they work. Oh. Well, it turns out it was... help? All I can do is backflips.
Joe, that's all you need to do.
You see, I am allowed to pull up, right? The thing is, when I pull down...
Joe, aren't your wings a little bit boxy?
Yes, but look, the roll is inverted but works. But look where this inner control surfaces are at. They're all the way down.
Joe, he gets it. It flies, so it's perfect.
Well, if you throw you out the window, you do fly, right?
Exactly. And then you can legally be considered an airplane.
You can now identify yourself as an airplane. I forget the rules inverted. It's supposed to give you wings, right? It might just be the power of the propeller completely overpowering the gyro. Because if I stop, I get control over the... Oh no, don't tell me I have to find out what the... Yeah. Apparently, Stormworks messes things up a lot. I can now semi-aim down, right? Maybe 30 is the perfect number? And I can still do this. Can I aim down now? It seems I can. It seems I can stabilize myself now. Of course. And now means I can crash land anywhere I want instead of having it be predetermined.
What the fuck?
This thing's uncontrollable still. Why is this thing so uncontrollable? The roll's inverted and I hate it.
My man just threw a bug at me. But it was like 30 meters tall.
Well, I just landed. I'm missing a propeller blade, but I managed to land it. Now I'm missing two. Now I clipped a signal from the trains. Let's open up the canopy and run out.
That's fine, Jules. The train can do without.
Yeah, trains don't need signals. Which, now that I've found the safe spot, which is 30, and my plane works, it will now be fine-tuning, which means removing this, and I guess wing pieces small, large, small. I want the small ones because that make the wing look better. Although the medium ones do have the length and a bit more girth. I don't feel like they belong here. Although it definitely means I can get rid of some of these surfaces to bring it in more and make the plane just overall look a bit better. There we go. His wings may look boxy, Jim, but they look better than they used to.
Wait, the clones actually attack him? I thought they were just distractions.
Alright, now that we have this done, what else do I need to do to make this thing just overall better? Oh, I know. Wait, do I use machine guns or autocannons? What do I use? I guess I'll just use machine guns. I should probably put them on top of the wing, near the body. Always fly with incendiary bullets. So that's what this person is for. This person sits here and just has ammo by his feet. All incendiary because, well, you want to put things on fire because good luck extinguishing something that's on fire. Right now we want to get the trigger done, which should be trigger by that. Which, actually, what I'm gonna do is go to controls. Where is the trigger? Trigger will be left mouse button. So now I can just look around. What? My plane is flying away on its own. What? Jim.
Yeah.
My plane is breakdancing.
As they should.
And I know exactly why it is. It's just a matter of fine-tuning how far I can open the canopy. Without actually... Nope, that's not it. But is there no electric to the guns? No, the trigger is connected to the seat. Oh. Oh. Come on. Seriously? Of course it wasn't shooting. That still doesn't explain why the canopy just doesn't want to do canopy things. Probably because this machine gun is in the way of it opening on itself. What if we do 0.5? Will that even allow me to get out? Without glitching. There's a little bit glitchy, but... That's... Artificial horizon. And now it's now it's fucked again. I guess my seat's broken. Yeah. Why is this plane like this? I just fixed it. Please clear. No. It just worked. Like. I'm just gonna run at 25 and I'm just gonna move forward and pull up. And it immediately does that. What does it do? It goes upside down and... That ammo went off on its own. Eh. The thing is, it just spirals me down. And I do not know what's causing it at all. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. How could I be so dumb? How? Jim, I'm stupid.
I know that.
Yeah, but this is special.
Oh.
Yeah. I mistakenly made my guns aim at a part of the plane. At part of the exhaust. So I was just shooting my own exhaust.
That seems like a slight problem.
Yep, but it's solved now. Problem is still, like, the weight is basically balanced. It's fine tuning, but why is it being this annoying? Right, start the engine, turn on the accessories. Also, may I suggest making this a push and making this fire guns. Small fighter jet fires guns. You have to use the person in the other seat who holds the ammo, which is behind you, so if you get hit, you're dead. That's kind of funny, actually. Yes, so far everything works. Now we'll accelerate and we'll try to go up. And we'll try to go down. Yes, it does not work. I don't know if there's still ammo here. Yeah, that's broken. Plane, why are you being this annoying? We're trying to simulate the plane, the gyro itself is sending me into death spirals. Yeah, because look. All I did was spool up. And the plane was just, you know, we're gonna go up, we're gonna twist, we're gonna go down. Alright, I'm gonna try and without any input, just full speed. So, 30 RPS, just putting in the clutch. Instead of flying smooth, it does this. It spirals out of control, and it sucks. Even though the weight is perfectly centered. Or is it? No, it isn't. Why isn't the weight balanced? What is upsetting the weight here? And it's slightly to one side. Is it fixable by just slamming a weight block in here? Not on both sides. Just there. Almost. It almost fixes the problem. 2 weight blocks.
Okay, he's just immune to that there. That's too bad.
It's probably trying to compensate for the wrong thing. Could also be my control surfaces, honestly. Yeah. We... All right. Let's actually correct these this time. So they roll correctly. Because I feel like that might have been the problem. The fact that it was inverted. So let's say you're in the back and you have to do that. Alright, that's doable. Will this work now? Yes. Yes. We have plane. We have flying machinery. With gun. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. 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 I did not mean to shoot my own prop. Can I still land this? That is the next question. Can I still manage to... Come on, stabilize it with a roll. Try and pull up. Look at how shaky we are. Apparently, this plane can shoot its own propeller off.
Perfect, just what I was looking for in my airplane.
Yeah, I just shut off the rest of the loss of my props, so I'm gliding now. And it seems I'm not making it, and yeah, I'm not making it now. Splash. Yes. How am I going to fix that problem? I could put the ammo further away, though. Honestly, I could just remove this, then I can remove the pivot. And remove the button. If I just remove the entire canopy here, should be fine, right? Right? Wind, aerodynamics, it will work. As long as the plane doesn't shoot itself. So the gun needs to be there. Now my question remains. If I were to use up all the ammo that's in here, is the person sitting behind me going to have to see and actually refill the ammo? So you're out of ammo, right? Well, you're gonna grab the ammo, put it in the box. Perfect, that works. That is actually a fun plane to fly. Considering it flies kind of on its own. Probably so the clutch is sticky. Right, I want to see how this plane floats. Does it just straight up sink or does it slow.
Wait. I haven't checked that out yet.
Oh. Nope, it sinks. Bye.
Oh,
Right, can confirm plane does sink. Sad.
I keep forgetting that this game is a stamina
Wait.
meter because it refills so quickly that it barely ever matters.
I could theoretically, if I wall this area off, that is now one sealed area. I want to see, do I have AI bases turned on? Yes, the military bases were 100% AI, so we're just gonna go there and see what we can mess up. I have no artificial horizon whatsoever, so flying in first person is a bit sketchy. But I do manage. I mean, plane is low tech enough so you can just fly. Who needs fancy computers where you can just fly your plane? Yes. I have gun. I want to see how the gun does. It's not gonna do shit to anything, but I mean it's incendiary. I should probably put high explosive in actually because damage output. But yeah. Actually, what if I lower RPS a little bit more? It does lower my airspeed, but airspeed is 88 meters per second. It's still a decently fast plane. Small tiny island. We're not aiming for that. I should get those 2 weight blocks out of here. There's the base I want to go to by the looks of it. Yep, I want to go there. Yeah, we're still going slow, and we're going up already. Let's actually go up, get rid of some airspeed. I don't see anything in the sky as well. So that's also a thing. Like the sky is empty over the military base, even though it's 100% AI. Well, I don't see any ships either. Did I turn those off? I think they'd spawn by there. They are. But say I think they spawned by now, and they have. Nice. All right. I'm gonna aim for the big ship. They're already firing at me. Boy. No, 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 we're not making it. No. We have been burnt. Let me keep firing bullets in there. I have basically no control over my plane. I'm just gonna crash into it. Well, I definitely got rid of one of them. Hold on. Yeah, that needed to, yeah, that needed to be turned into a clip. Oh. Wait, isn't there an airport more nearby to this? Train yard. Yeah, I guess we have the Clark Airfield, which is closer. Yes. That was a mess. Kind of funny though, to just send it in there. Autosave. Thank God for autosaves. RPS check. Plane is on, accessories are on.
Who is Emperor Bonzi? Bonsai.
Yeah, for the between Emperor and Bonsai there needs to be like a comma in between, because for the because Japan in the 1940s with their superior plane tactics that totally did not work out because they kept losing pilots. They were basically screwing Bonsai right before piloting their plane into a boat. You know, that whole trend of...
I know what you mean.
Yeah. And apparently this plane
Wait,
works
was
with
that called Bonsai?
Yeah. Well, either that or they set it, they screamed it right before they hit the plane.
Wait, is that why they're called Bonsai Bills in Mario?
I don't know.
Like you have like the bullet bills and then you have bonsai bills, which is just that but bigger.
But I just rammed my plane into a boat, the boat exploded, so it worked. So, in Stormworks, Japanese tactics are viable. You just need enough manpower
so
and
Japanese
planes.
tactics are always viable.
I'm gonna try and remain low. I'm gonna try. There's boat. I'm gonna go for boat again. I know it's bad, but I'm gonna go for the boat. The thing is, I have no visuals on the boat. That's too low. Should aim a little bit more to the right, a little more up. So I guess a little bit more up. And just keep firing bursts. I basically have to do corrections each time. I have to do a thing, correct. And now we have a nice strafe there. Hopefully this thing lights on fire. Yep, light on fire. My frame rate is tanking when all these vehicles are around. Alright, I don't know how much ammo I've left before I have to kind of turn back and recalibrate. There is one other big boat nearby. And big boats are easy targets. So I could go for a couple of land vehicles as well. But might not want to go and attack anti-air immediately. Everything is so slow to react. Come on, pull up. Pull up, fire like a couple rounds.
Wait, can I upgrade my damage? Am I dumb?
Oh, it's a lot closer than expected. Alright, well. No daylight. I did it again. I'm flying through the air. Yes. This plane is the ammo. I mean, you know, if it works once, it could be a jinx, you know, it could have worked once because it could have worked once. But I've proven it works twice. Which indicates that it works 100% of the time. So 60% of the time. So far, 100% of the time, it works 100% of the time. So in the words of Todd Howard, creator, at least Bethesda person, it just works. I don't know if he created things like follow, but is he like the CEO of Bethesda? Creator of buggy games. Accessories on, everything on. Start the plane. And launch. This plane does not need a long runway at all.
Oh, right, that's how it worked. I forgot. You can still attack with an empty stamina bar, but you can't dodge.
Should I try and land on the runway? Just land on an enemy base.
Excuse me, why did that not cancel your combo?
Jim, do you think it's a good idea to land on a military base?
That depends. Do they fight back?
Yes.
Then it's a very good idea.
Alright, then I'll do it. Ooh, that would require designing a much larger plane and a tank. Not a bad idea. I mean, or you can do what the Canadians have done, which is a war crime these days, but because what the Canadians did, right? They first airdropped a bunch of candy everywhere. And then once they first took like things like food, like cans of food and everything. So people were happy and were expecting those planes to drop food. So they would go to the planes while they were flying over. And then they would use bombs instead of food, resulting in an expected result of everybody blows up. Oh, I'm flying straight towards AA. Can I? Oh no, here we go. Impacts. There are multiple there, even. How I'm dodging these, I do not know. I'm full on flying my plane. I'm gonna try and stall out here. And I'm using bullets to slow down.
That's an actual thing.
Right now I'm being hit. My tail has been hit.
Like, there is the plane that can only shoot for like 2 seconds, otherwise it will just stop mid-air.
Yes. That is the 810 Warthog, indeed. Oh boy, here we go. Hits towards the bottom. And we're gonna just explode on impact, probably. No, the ammo's just gonna cook off. Right, we're here. Is it focusing on me? Or is it focusing on the creation? Oh. It focuses on me. Yeah, look at this. If I move here, it seems... Did it? Did it? Did it light itself on fire? Or did... No. No way. This is funny. This is very funny. He's shooting at me, but if I move upwards on this vehicle, guess where it will aim? I can get them to be hostile towards each other. That is incredibly funny. Like, yeah, it's trying to shoot me, but if I can aim it correctly, I can just make them shoot each other. Yeah, right now it's shooting kind of like there. Which, if I aim correctly, I can hit that guy. Almost there. Almost there. Just have to get in between. Yeah, it is firing. Right, am I in line? Almost in line. Should be in line now. Oh yes, I'm in line now. Come on. Shoot me. Shoot me and hit your friend in the meantime. There we go. That's one more thing solved. No, this is quite easy to do. You just... For the fact, I have invincibility turned on, so I don't die from bullets. Or massive explosions. But it's just funny to let them shoot each other.
What a cheater.
It's creative. What do you expect? And play Stormworks just for building shit. Wait, isn't the building gonna be in the way? I hope not. Yeah, I usually struggle with that as well. I always start with like almost like a cylinder shape. Like the basic hole shape. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to shoot this one. That one. Yeah. Can't because it gets blocked. Oh, now you activate. You can touch me. Haha. With your rotary cannons. They are smart. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Yes, I see you being sneaky. Look, it's aiming up. There's a boat. You spin me right. Ah, it knocked me off. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to def myself on Discord. Because I'm going to press a button and I'm going to be ending it here because I'm tired. If you like what you saw, want to see more, or if you want to have a chat with me or see more of me anyway, interact with the content, please. I would love to. I'd love here to do that. If you don't, fine as well. If you want to have a chat with me or just see what's up, if streams are going to be delayed, and other announcements, make sure to join the Discord via !Discord or descriptions or chat channels or anything else. This is going up on YouTube, so hello and goodbye YouTube as a VOD. Which YouTube you can find same as Discord, but instead of !Discord, !YouTube on the also in descriptions, channels, and everywhere else. And with that said, a very pleasant half a week and weekend, of course. Hopefully I'll see you guys all Wednesday with some Derail Valley. And goodbye.